Hello and welcome to Deal Review. My name is Richard Troutner. I'm going to be walking you through the deals that have gone through the Broward foreclosure auction. We're going to be using Auction Artificial Intelligence and our deal sheet to look at deals which have been won by third-party bidders from 2019 through 2018. We're going to be looking at the best deals, and if you want to find out where the best deals are going in the auction, I suggest you go to realestateinvestmentsconsulting.com, where we help investors buy, fix, and sell profitable deals at the foreclosure auction. Go to the website, you can download the checklist, and the checklist is what we're going to be using to go through each of the deals that we're going to go through today. The 11-step foreclosure auction checklist. So if you're lucky enough to catch the stream, I want to welcome you on board, and let's dive into the deals. So in Broward County, we have 1,261 deals that have gone through the auction and been sold to third-party bidders from 2018 to 2019. So many, in fact, I think we can actually just look at 2019 and let's make the deals really relevant. So what's the best of 2019? Well, using our deal table, we're going to filter out 2018 and we're going to see what we have left. So from 2019, we have anywhere from let's see, 4 months of rent that properties have been bought for, up to 12 months of rent. So we have 22 properties which have been sold for 12 months of rent or less. So let's go to our first property up here at the top and let's get to work. 5540 Lagoon Drive in Dania Beach was sold January 17th at a final judgment of $2,400. It's a 2017 case. The plaintiff max bid was $3,900 and it was won for $4,100. So no one bid on this property, amazingly enough. So to evaluate the deal, we want to check if this property has ever gone through the auction before. So to do that, we're going to copy the parcel ID and we're going to go to our step 2 sheet. And using our step 2 sheet, we are going to search the parcel ID in the parcel ID column. And let's see if this property has gone up for auction since January 17th. Wow. So this property has gone up for auction 3 times with the same case, and the other 2 times the bidder has walked away. That's incredible. And we don't know what they bid it for. We can check that out in just a moment. But the third party bidder that won it for $4,100. So this property rents for, based on our estimate, we're going to evaluate everything in just a moment. This property rents for $1,000 a month. Okay, so 4 months worth of rent. We're going to figure out what the homeowners association is. Market value is $114,000. So let us go into our checklist and see where we stand. So we've already looked. This property is going for 4 months of rent. And it's only gone up in the same case 2 other times. And then finally a bidder won it. So we're going to check the auction case. So let's go into our deal spreadsheet and let's go to the case. Where is the case? So to go to the case, we have the case link, and then we want to open up a new window in Chrome. We want to paste our case link, and we want to go to the case. So it's definitely an association. So if we were to start writing this property up, we would go over and we'd want to grab our address. It's funny that it's in Fort Lauderdale, Dania Beach. Let's paste the property address. And then let's go and grab the case number. And then let's write the lien type association. It's the status is it was sold. Let's put that status. The first mortgage. Dun dun dun. So we've already checked it. Now let's check the case. Okay. So in the case, what we see is the owner never did anything. The certificate of disbursements happened. Certificate of title was issued. I don't see a writ of possession. Maybe the property was vacant. Who won the property? Anita Harris. So Anita Harris won the property, and who currently owns the property? So let's use AuctionAI now to do some of this research for us. So let's grab our case number. Let's go into the AuctionAI dashboard. Let's go to the auctions tab. Let's search by the case number. And let's wait for it to load. And I'm about to use AuctionAI for just a moment. If you want to take a test drive of AuctionAI, go to AuctionAI.info. And on AuctionAI.info, you'll be able to schedule a free demo of the very software we're using now. So we're getting the word out there. This is a new software. We've been working on it, and we're still not ready for a full release, but we are looking for investors that are ready to try something new and get on this very exciting journey with us as we build the best foreclosure auction research tool out there. So it's a simple and fast foreclosure auction research tool. Auction Artificial Intelligence helps you find auctions, evaluate a property using a beautiful dashboard, and take it with you on your laptop or phone. So you could save time. You can save 75% of the time, and that's what we're about to test out right now. You're going to be able to bid smarter using our checklists and calculators. You're going to be able to impress your investors by showing them the deals in this dashboard and being able to export to different file formats. And the mobile app is coming, which is going to bring the same data to the phone. So you'll be able to save any chain of title research that you do. And as more people work on the app and verify different documents, the chain of title and properties are going to get stronger and stronger. So let's go into the AuctionAI dashboard. Let's search the case number. That's going to pull up this property that we found. It looks like we have two different entries for it. It looks like there is the auction where someone won, and then the auction in October 2018 where someone walked away. If we click on either of those, it's going to go to the property dashboard where we have the map of the property, so we can take a look at where the property is located, and we see it's right here. It's on a corner lot. We can actually street view, and there's a little marker that shows where it is. Looks like you can actually see someone at the property. And HSA, is this like a, I don't know. So this property was bought for $4,100. It looks like it may be a frame house, which may make it a bit hard to sell or insure. Maybe that's why it went so cheap and people were walking away from it. So Harris Anita still owns it. It was built in 2007. Wow. So it can't be. There are taxes due. Ooh, this property's looking exciting. So let's already write this in our sheet. Taxes due. I love AuctionAI. Makes things so much easier. So taxes, we want to write that down here. 997. What is it? 997.97. 997.97. 997.97. Okay. The square footage, 1456. Okay. 1456. Built in 2007, so I don't think it's going to need much rehab. The sales on it, the last sale was that certificate of title, and then it was quitclaim deed a bunch of times. Let's update. Let's see. Is there any Zillow information? Yeah, there's Zillow. What does Zillow say this is worth? 165, 150 to 165. Okay. What does the appraiser say this is worth? 161. Okay. So about 150, 160. Let's see the subdivision sales. So there's things selling from 100,000 to 187,000. What's this 55,000? What is that? That's 1,000 square foot unit built in 1974. Okay, so if we go back to the details, we see the auctions. We can see that a bidder walked away. So let's update the public records. Let's update the tax bills. There's taxes due. That's beautiful. Taxes are due. Is that for 2019? For 2018. The 2018 taxes were never paid, and it doesn't look like the new owner has paid them yet either, which doesn't matter because there's still like another year that it can go through before it's going to go through the tax deed. So this property is so far looking good. I don't see any holes in it yet. Let's see where the mortgage is. So let's go do our owner names. Let's have it search all of our owners. Broward County Circuit Court. We're going to skip that one. Santiago Holly Sue, 20 records. If we get rid of all those letters, we're up to 500 records. So let's do HO. Beautiful. So let's 500, and then let's click OK. And it's mining, and it's mining. Santiago Jose. Whoa. Whoa. I'm looking at this number down here. It's at 1,300. That's a lot. 1,200. Whoa. Jose Angel. Jose A. There's a lot of Jose Santiago. Even Jose Okay, so let's try that. 200 is pretty good. And while that works on that, let's go back to here. So with the name that we have, we should be able to see. Let's see what our owner timeline looks like. Santiago Holly Sue. Let's see, does she have, what is the legal description that we can find in the deal sheet? It's lagoon. What is the legal? The legal is township. Oh, legal. Ravenwoods. Okay. Ravenwoods. So all this is Ravenwoods. Deed, mortgage. 72 and 108. So these are mortgages. And so let's copy these records. Let's take them into our record researcher. Let's clear out all the filters in here. Let us add these here. And then let's only do Santiago. Let's only keep the Santiagos around. And let's just do the Ravenwoods and anything that's blank. Ravenwoods and blank. That gets rid of a few more. And then this deed. So are these mortgages? These are the mortgages. Let's see these mortgages. Mortgage number 1. Is this 5540 Lagoon? We're going to find out soon enough. But before we even need to find out, let's click on the doc link. And that's already been released. So we don't need to see that. Let's go see the next one. There's a doc link for that as well. And that's been released. So let's see the next one. Ah, here's a new mortgage. United States small business. Ooh. Here we go. Here's the mortgage. It's an SBA loan. On 5540 from 2006. So this must be the most previous owners, and this hasn't been released. So is there a list pendants for this? Let's see, it's searching another owner, right? Harris Anita. Did Harris Anita get a mortgage? I guess we're gonna find out. Let's mine these records. Okay, let's go back into AuctionAI. Let's go to our next owner. Let's copy everything. Let's add it to our record researcher. What's going on? We've already researched that name. So let's go to what's going on here. Okay, let's get rid of all these filters once again. Let's clear all the filters. Let's go over here, right under the Santiago. We can replace all of these, and we can do that because it's already saved inside our program. Our program being AuctionAI. So here we have everything. Let's just do the Santiagos. Let's just see what the Santiagos have. And let's sort from oldest to newest. And let's see when this first deed for this property Let's get rid of everything except Ravenwood. Ravenwood. So we can get rid of all that, everything except Ravenwood and anything that's blank. That's what we want to see. So we can clear out all the clutter. And now what we have left is a bunch of properties until, or a bunch of documents until we get to, and let's see what date that is. This is 4/22/2004. So let's do anything after or equal to 4/22/2004. Okay. So now we just have the documents we need. So now we have mortgages and we had that big SBA loan. Where's that big SBA loan that we know about? It is this one. Correct? Or this one, 145. So this one, we know we can drop our parcel ID in here. We already know that this is here. So this mortgage is definitely for our property. So we can copy that in there. And 145. Now let's see list pendances. How many list pendances do we have? And this is already after the date. So we have 2 case numbers, one from a bank and one which is our auction case. So let's take a look at this case. Lot 18, block 325. Are we lot 18, block 325? I don't think so. Let's go to the appraiser link. Lot 1, block 19. No. So that's not us. So we only have this one case. And this small business association loan. So our first mortgage. Let's see, what are the liens? Liens. Estates of Fort Lauderdale. Who's foreclosing now? Who's this? Nope. Who's this? Nope. Who's this? Nope. Who's this? Nope. Sawgrass. No. So I don't see any other case. Now let's see our Anita Harris. Let's see what she has going on. Let's add her into the mix. Can I just add these below? Well, let me do that. All right, let's clear all the filters. Let's sort this from oldest to newest. We know already it has to be after 2004 for how about nothing? There we go. After equal 4/22 2004. Mortgage, list pendants, and liens. So this is 40,000. No. Bank of America. What is this? Why is this for 3,000? No. No, 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 no. So, along the path, we've checked the auction case, we've checked the tax collector. We've checked the sales history. We've already looked at the owner timeline. We've searched the owner and party names for the open liens. We've searched for the open cases. So now we're calculating a payoff. So the best that we have right now is it's 145.3 from 2006, and there's no case. So what we would write is, well, let's write out the notes from the mortgage, and we have a special column for that. So we could just paste this text right here, and there's our mortgage. Second mortgage, we have not found one. And giving the amount that this mortgage is in, it would have to be one of these small ones. Nope. 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 Let's check any of these list pendencies that don't have a case number, just to see what's going on. There's 3 of them. So let's see if any of these. Now, a quick way we can check without having to go to the document. Yeah, it's definitely to the right person. So let's see this document. Lot 19, block 5. Nope. Lot 208. Nope. Lot 21, block 8. No. So there's no other case. We know this mortgage is just hanging out over there. There's no second mortgage found. There's no other cases found. There's no other liens from anyone else. That are related to this property other than the homeowners association. Let's see, is there any modifications? It states Hawks Landing. Is Hawks Landing this property? I don't think so. Lot 208. Nope. And then the mortgages. Would all be for too much. So our mortgage is right here. From the Small Business Administration. That's our first mortgage right there, which we have in our sheet. Right here. So the starting bid, what is the starting bid? The starting bid for this property is, or was, and it's actually the winning bid. So it's already been won. But let's put what the starting bid was. So the starting bid was 25, no. The plaintiff bid 39. So the starting bid was 4,000 and it won. Starting bid, that's in, what was going on this day? Starting bid was 4,000. The maximum bid was 4,100. That's what it was won for. 4,100. The low resale amount. What is the low resale amount? Other liens, none found. No other liens found. No other cases found. What's going on with this property? Oh, is it not 11? It's 10. None found, none found. Sales comparables. Let's go and check it out. Check it out. Comparable sales. Oh, okay. Let's copy all of these. Right? And then we're going to delete a few of them. So sales comparables. So let's put it in bullet form and let's paste the text. Let's make it a little smaller. And let's get rid of this one, this one, this one, these two because none of these are qualified sales, and this one. Beautiful. So we have from 55,000. Let's put that nice low, that low starting. So low resale 55,000. High resale 187. 187,000. Low rent. Let's check out the rent. We know we have 1,000 on this. So low rent is 1,000. Let's see. Maybe that's the high rent. I don't know. Maybe this area doesn't rent all that well. There's something wrong with this area. 5540 Lagoon. Zillow. It went at the auction. And again, this is a property that's sold to a third-party bidder for $4,100. Rent $1,700. So our high rent is $1,730. Let's call it exactly what it is. You know what I mean? Let's call it exactly what it is. You know what I can do here? I don't know why I haven't done this. I can copy this into the Broward deal sheet. Create a copy. Let's move it after this. Move to end. Okay. I mean, maybe I shouldn't do that, but I can. So the high rent, so let's put it in our sheet. So low rent is that. High rent is 1,734. The HOA is in our case information, which is from our sheet, which is having a little bit of a brain fart while I copy that. Boom. So this is deal calculator. Fantastic. Once again, I'm going to give a little brief intermission. If you want to learn how you can find deals at the auction and work with us to buy the profitable deals, go to realestateinvestmentsconsulting.com, where we have the 11-step courthouse auction checklist. You just got to put in your email and you can get the checklist. We also have the ability to have a consultation, schedule a consultation with us, and we can talk about our program. We have a membership, which has some of the tools and resources, and we have the training, which has the upcoming deals. This is our free training where we go over the deal review, and this is included in the training, but in the paid training is where we go over the upcoming deals, because it's only fair for those that are really ready to go to get access to the upcoming deals. The research, how we do it, is the same. We're just looking at what we should bid as opposed to what has already been bid. And that's how we can get these live deals done. So we're looking for the HOA on this property, and we want to go to the deal sheet. So now I can close the calculator and I can do it all from one sheet, which is pretty cool. If it'll let me load it. Come on. What's going on, Excel? AuctionAI is still working. So this property, average market value, 111,000. It gave it a nice low average market value. Did we update the market value? Does it have the market value? It should definitely have the market value. There we go. So this is called the deal calculator. I thought I already did this. And let's save. Overwrite the changes. I don't know what was going on there. And we can close this. The debt we could put 145, 300. Price per square foot. We could put that in the calculator. And then the months until resale. So those are going to be put in once we drop these values in there. And any second now, we should be able to jump back into our sheet once everything is saved. All right, so let's close this. Let's save the deal calculator. Let's overwrite the changes. And now we're down to one sheet. So let's go look at our homeowners association. We want to use the case link. And we want to jump over into that case. Open a new window, paste the link, jump into here, go to the complaint, open the complaint, click view all pages, go to the bottom, and look at the ledger, which says maintenance due 2/1/16/3/1/16 at $70 per month, and then somewhere at $80 per month. Bum-ba-dum. And now when we were looking at the case, we know it wasn't canceled. Nothing happened. The owner was able to take ownership and possession of the property. There's no other association name. There's no other association lien. So we're going to call the association on this property $80 a month. So as long as you pay the $80 a month, there won't be any late fees. There won't be any problems. And by buying it at the auction, you're going to be good to go. So let's put that $80 a month in our sheet, HOA 80. And I think now we have everything that we need. Now taxes due are actually more, aren't they? Isn't the taxes due more? When is the taxes due? Taxes due are $9.97? No, they're not. Are they? It's $1131.82. Why is it saying the balance? Is it saying the balance on this page? The total balance is, where's it getting that number from? It's really $1131.82. Okay. Let's copy all these values and let's put them in the deal calculator. Why can't I go to my deal sheet? Sounds like it's loading now. There we go. Deal calculator. Let's paste all of that in there. Boom. Look at that. So it just changed up everything on us. We had all this other information in there, and then the square footage is what we should really adjust these to. Let's move this down, and let's move this down. And I don't know why I put all these two down. And let's move this up. So now if we copy this and move this into the sheet, it should be in a better order. There we go. Because the square footage of this property is 1456. So now in our deal calculator, we can see based on the starting bid or the winning bid, 4,100. There's 69 in clerk's fees. There's 145,300 in payoff. The repair estimate would be about 7,200 at $5 a square foot. The HOA payments, let's call it a little less because it's a pretty new property, would be 742 to be able to hold and resell. The resale value towards the low end, yeah, there would be no equity. So you would have to sell it at what amount to have equity? 134, 147, 160. Whoa, 173, 187. You're making some good money. Whoa. There we go. 160. Anything above 160, you can make it, and in 9 months of rent. So in 9 months of rent, or selling it for 160, you should be in the black. You should be. Now, if your repairs are a bit more, if you have really pricey repairs, then no. You need to sell it at full value. And even at full value, you're still under. So you can't do 25 a square foot. If you did 20 a square foot, now there's a little bit. If you did 15 a square foot, now there's a bit more. But for rental, that would really put you over. You still have a great cap, but it's a bunch of months of rent. So, and that's at the maximum rent. So you'd have to keep your repairs low and make sure you rented high. But if you rented more towards the middle, $1,300. I mean, it's a low association, so it's a great deal. So what we want to do is let's make a little video about this awesome deal. Let's plug in our numbers. We have a good mid-range here. Let's move the resale value down a little bit. The bid range is already in the right space. We have our repairs are at a good amount. Total resale. I don't know why the caps lock is on. Cost. So let's copy that and let's drop that in here. And let's make it smaller. Boom. And let's do the same for this. Copy this. And select all this. And paste that in there. And now we have our estimate. Starting bids. we've got everything we need to make a educated decision on this deal. And it's about 12 months of rent, as long as you can keep your repairs under $7,200, and you have that payoff. So if you're going to try to sell it, you need to sell it at least $160,000 or above, and renting it at about $1,300 in the middle of the range. That's 12 months of rent with 132% cap rate. There is no bank in action at the moment, but you should stay vigilant for one. And with a low association, that gives some room to be able to hire an attorney and be able to rent this property for a considerable amount of time. So not a bad deal, definitely for rent. Let's put in a photo of this deal. Now we can grab one from here. So let's see. It's great that there's the street view of this property. So we can grab a little image. We can even just get this whole. Oh, that looks pretty nice. Copy that. Let's just make sure we're looking. I mean, all the numbers add up. That's the great thing about it. Looking at the physical property is so secondary to just looking at all the facts of the numbers and looking at the data. So if we look at the actual map of this property, C map. It's that property, right? Yes. Okay, beautiful. Whew. All right, and our sheet is working, so we can get the image. Do we get the street view? How does that street view look? Oh, that's we got a better angle over here. So let's copy that. Let's go into our sheet. Let's paste our image. Boom, boom. Let's put these in 2 columns. And now we have all of our calculations right down here. So if you like how this is being laid out, it should be pretty organized. You can leave a like, leave a comment, or go to one of our websites, realestateinvestmentsconsulting.com or AuctionAI.info. They are 2 different services. So if you're really primarily looking for the software and how the software can help you or your business evaluate properties to purchase, go to AuctionAI.info and schedule a free demo where you can request a demo, select the time. We do demos 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time in 30-minute increments. And we would love to be able to show you what AuctionAI can do and get you on board with our pre-order, where now you can be a part of us building this software into the greatest software for foreclosure auction properties. Currently, it's in 3 counties, Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County, but this is just to be able to perfect the model, because we know there's 67 counties in Florida. There's about 30 of them that we can reach in the online auction, and beyond just the properties going at auction, we want to be able to make this the primary database that can be instantly updated and used for evaluating properties for purchase. So I'm going to cut this stream here. I'm probably going to come back and we're going to go over the next deal, but you did get to see a pretty awesome deal that went through the auction. This property went for $4,100. Just keep that in mind. So, and that's about 9 to 12 months of rent, depending on how much repairs. But since it's a pretty new property, it probably doesn't need that much in repairs. And looks like it's definitely taken care of. There's that one mortgage. There's no action from it. So definitely that would have been a good property to pick up and at that bid range. So this is a great example to show that when we're calculating that you can win the property from the starting bid, you really can. So I want to thank you for watching and tuning into this video, and I'll see you on the next stream. Again, AuctionAI.info, realestateinvestmentsconsulting.com. If you're ready or you know someone who's ready to do deals, let us know. Schedule a consultation, get the checklist, get involved. Thanks for watching. My name has been Richard Troutner. It's been great presenting this information to you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Deal Review. Thanks for watching.